What's going on, guys? Clark Smith here with Honeycomb Realty. Today we're going over the top 3 reasons why a seller should use a realtor. Now, of course, I do believe buyers should use a realtor as well, but I think those reasons are just a little bit more obvious. So we're focusing on the sellers today. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The number 1 reason any seller should use an agent: money, right? When you're selling your home and you've built that equity, you want to net as much money as possible to go ahead and put it into your next home or reinvest it. Well, a great agent is going to help you do that. On average, a seller who works with an agent is likely to get 12% more for their home than someone who sells on their own. In 2018, a study was done. That study showed that a for sale by owner sold on average around $217,000. The same types of houses sold with agents sold around $285,000. That's a huge difference. And where's that coming from? Well, a great agent is going to market your property right. They're going to get it in front of thousands of eyes. They're going to talk to people online, on paper, in person. They're going to make sure everybody knows about your house. This is going to create that surge of demand where people are wanting this house, where they're putting in multiple offers above asking price. And that's what you need to get the best possible price for your house. So that opportunity to get 12% more on your house outweighs that 6% commission. Heck, even if you only get 7% more with a realtor and you pay a 6% commission on a $100,000 house, that's $1,000 more. I don't know about you, but to me, I will take $1,000 and less stress all day. Working with a realtor is going to allow you to net more money, and it just makes sense. So we're going to move on to number 2 now. Number 2, expertise. A great realtor is an expert on their market. If I were to ask you right now, how much is your home worth? What would you say? What are you basing it on, right? Is it based on the home that sold down the street for $1 million? What about that home has granite countertops, fenced in yard, screened in back porch, a pool? All of those things that make a difference in the prices of homes, even though they're in the same neighborhood. If I were to ask you, you have 2 offers on your home. One is a THDA loan. One is a conventional loan. The conventional loan is lower. Which offer are you going to take? At which point does it make sense to take the lower conventional loans? Do you know the difference between the loans? Do you know the responsibility that the seller is going to have on the THDA loan versus the conventional loan? And I say all these things to point out that a great realtor knows the answers to those. They know how to help guide that seller to make the best decision for them so that they get that most money. They have less stress so that they have the best possible buyer for their house. So you see an offer you like and you're going to take it. Great. This is again where an expert realtor is going to save you so many headaches. Now the actual challenge starts once you've accepted that offer. You're going to have mountains of paperwork. You're going to have the home inspection to deal with, repairs to make. You're going to have the appraisal to meet. An expert realtor is going to know all these things and know how to help navigate you, the seller, through these things. The paperwork is just the beginning. An expert realtor is also an expert on the legal documents that are involved with selling your house. They're going to have to comb over every little detail through these documents. The average offer is a 10-page contract that can be filled with little minute details that a sneaky buyer might throw something in there to get a leg up on you. Well, an expert realtor is going to look through this and make sure that you, the seller, are getting the best possible deal that you can. They're going to know the ins and outs. They are going to know how to help you get the leg up over the buyer, right? A great realtor is also a great expert. So let's move on to number 3, time. It's your most precious resource. Every single day, you and I are both running out of time. So if you, as a seller, could delegate that time, that stress to a realtor and still net more money for your home, why wouldn't you do it? Let's take a brief glimpse into what it looks like to sell your home. So first off, you have that thought of selling your house, and that's just the beginning of a long journey, right? Now we've got to get the house cleaned up. We've got to get photography. We've got to market it, whether that's online or in person, right? Then we've got to do the showings. Are you going to be there for every single showing? Are you going to schedule all those showings? When 100 agents are calling and texting, are you going to respond to every single one of them? Keep a timeline of who's coming when they're coming, who they're coming with, right? That's a lot, and that's just the beginning. That is just the beginning. You see an offer you like, now it's going to take even more time, right? Contracts start coming in. Contracts, you just have to look over them again and again and again. It's actually where most of a realtor's time is spent, is just doing paperwork, making sure that their client is taken care of and getting the best possible deal that they can. Then after all that, again, this is taking a large amount of time. Let's move on to the home inspection. Are you going to be there with the home inspector? Are you going to set that up? Are you going to schedule it? Are you going to look through their report and know how to detail what? Are you going to have that timeline of how long it's going to take to do each repair to get those people to come do it to get the best possible deal? Right? And we're just doing a small look of what really happens behind the scenes for a realtor. A great realtor is going to know how to navigate all of this. They're going to know how to build a timeline for you, the seller, so that you don't get overwhelmed and stressed out. They're going to lay it out for you step by step by step, what the game plan is and how we're going to handle the game plan. It just makes sense, guys. It just makes sense to use a realtor, right? If you're having thoughts about selling your home, just know a great realtor is going to make you more money. They're going to be an expert on the area. They're going to know how to price your home, how to get it to sell faster and for more. And they're also going to help you save your time. They're going to save you from so many headaches, from the stress of it all, and still make you more money. So with that, guys, that's all I've got. If you want, feel free to reach out to me. Below, linked in this video, I'll have my contact information as well as the links to resources where I have pulled up any of my information. So until next time, guys, much love.